Good evening, my darlings. How are you doing this fine evening? I'm having a bit of a late dinner myself, so you're gonna have to excuse me. This is gonna be a bit of a mukbang stream, although not really because I'm not gonna be eating. Well, I mean, I am gonna be eating, but I'm gonna be muting myself while I eat. And go ahead and start the latest Selenic Chronicles. Maybe? There we go. Okay. And that way I can manja.
Hey there, Columbina! You seem to be in a good mood today. Come on up. You want to play moon chess again or something? Yes. It has been a while, and I somewhat miss playing.
Are the rules the same as before?
Or, can you move multiple pieces per turn now because you're the Tri-Lune goddess? That would be cheating. Yeah, Paimon knows that. She was just kidding. Shall we begin then? Oh.
I'm wondering. See. Okay, yeah, I think this will work.
How about here?
And now we've got... No, wait. We don't have guaranteed victory. What am I thinking? You can't actually have guaranteed victory in this game. I think that one is the way to go. And that one actually... Oh, wait! What am I doing?!
3 moons are connected.
Well, that was stupid. Actually, no, there is a way to do,
The 3
guaranteed
moons
victory, I think.
linked up in a line. Huh? Still thinking about how that last match went? Oh, no. It's just... Looking back on the game now gives me a peculiar feeling. Oh yeah! Now that you had the power of 3 moons, you've become more than just something that can dominate the night sky. Yes, and I also think that the fate of the world may have been different had there not been division between the 3 moon goddesses.
So yeah, this is an example. There might be a little bit of a delay before I'm able to do the line. What were they like?
The first one I saw was Sonnet, goddess of the iridescent moon. She was livelier than I'd imagined, more like a playful younger sister. Arya of the eternal moon was the most mature of the 3. She was a natural leader, and was most gentle to others. Just like Lauma, actually. As for Canon of the Frost Moon, she seemed both wise and far-sighted, and it was she who gave her moon to me.
Sounds like all of them were kind Excuse me. Sounds like all of them were kind deities.
Yes. Despite their differences, they loved Teyvat, and they loved this home. When I spoke to them of the things to come, they all seemed relieved. glad that this world still held so rich a future. That was also why they gave me the power to return home.
Huh. Paimon would love to see them and give them a real proper thank you.
I would very much like that as well. But I fear it's no longer possible. Fortunately, this world continues onward, and the humans they protected have survived, and pass on their stories to this day.
Exactly. As long as we live well and don't let the bad guys destroy the world, that's the best thanks we can give them.
You certainly have a way with words, Paimon. In that case, every day's a Thanksgiving for you.
Of course! You can bet Paimon's always trying to live her best life. You too, Columbina. Eat well and sleep well every day. And come find us if you want to play games.
Sure. I suspect that from now on, I shall think of those 3 gentle goddesses every time I play moon chess.
We have 2 more to go. So in 2 weeks, we'll be able to get the wings. Now, for something completely different. Name another key. Might as well lock another one. Let's see. Two Inazuma and 2 Liyue. Guess we'll go with Ningguang. We're not going to begin the hangout though, because we on Noelle. Nightly exam prep. Ian Liyue catching commission. Oh, that's right. We were gonna take a break. Right? That was the other option. Go to Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Yeah, I should have done a story quest instead. Might have been easier to... Might have had more time to eat.
Wow! Just from looking at these weapons, I can tell they have great power. Well, this is the nation built by the Geo-Archon, after all. Oh, I wonder how Favonia's blade work could be applied to these weapons, and what kind of modifications would be needed.
Seems like you're getting some inspiration.
Yes, and even though I'm just thinking through problems as I always do, I don't feel as nervous as I did when I was in Mondstadt.
Hey! You over there! What are you doing?
Huh? What's wrong, little boy?
Who you calling little boy? I'm a mighty warrior. I see you with your strange attire, acting all mysterious, lording around the Ironmongers. Yeah, you're up to no good.
I'm not up to anything.
Huh. You can't hide it from me. I see the way you look at those weapons. Same way I look at them, too. You must be planning to sneak over and steal a couple of blades when the man's not looking, huh? Well, I'm warning you. Quit while you're ahead. Stop before you do something you'll regret. 'Cause if you get caught, that man is gonna yell at you.
I have a feeling if it's not a kid, he'd probably call the Millilith over. She has her own weapon already. She wouldn't need to.
Yes, that's right. In any case, my weapon of choice is the greatsword, and I don't see any of those here.
Greatsword, huh? Well, you got one thing right. The man refuses to show anyone his greatsword in the store, no matter how many times you beg him. Trust me, I would know. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I still don't think I can trust you, unless... Unless you show me your great sword and also your vision.
Oh, so that's what you're really after.
That's not true. No great sword can outshine the mighty Dugu longsword. And one day, I'm gonna get my Geovision. So, I'm not jealous. Who said anything about being jealous? Huh.
The cat is
How
out
much
of the bag.
time has canonically passed since
All right then, if you insist.
1.0?
Um,
Is it 5
be
years?
careful with them.
Because
Don't
in
hurt
that case,
yourself.
this kid might actually be old enough
You're gonna let
to
me
get a
have look?
Geovision.
Wow,
And start,
you're so
you know,
nice.
swinging the sword. Swing his sword. He can swing his sword.
Wow, that glow, it really is a Geovision. And this sword is so heavy. I can't hold it. It's not fair. If only I were a bit bigger.
Be patient, you'll get there. Besides, I'm sure your dream will come true one day.
It's clear to me now. You bear a Geovision. You wield a greatsword. You're a nice person from Mondstadt. You must be a fabled knight of Favonius.
Huh?
I must accept that the Knights of Favonius of Mondstadt live up to their name. But I shall not concede defeat. As surely as the hills are green and the rivers flow into the sea, our paths will cross again.
Wait, Oh, he's gone. I do hope there are no further misunderstandings today. Children in Leola have these dreams too. I never would have thought. When I was little, the other Mondstadt kids and I always used to imagine what kinds of visions we would have when we grew up. I hope that someday this boy's dreams will come true too. Anyway, what's next? Should we visit Leola's harbor or take a short break?
Let's head to third round knockout, then keep exploring.
Yes. If we plan to explore further, let's take a short break first.
On comes Iron Knuckles, here to serve.
Wonder if we'll run into the other Geo Archon here.
Oh, you must be from Mondstadt. Looking at your outfit, you don't seem to be an ordinary civilian. In which case, surely...
Here we go again.
You must be an illustrious knight of Favonius. Pardon my directness. My name is Iron Tongue Tien, and I was hoping that you could help me out.
Oh, hold on. I'm really sorry. I am not yet an official knight, but just a maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Maid? Of the Knights? A maid knight? Oh, now that is genuinely intriguing. Miss, if you're willing to help me out, I have every confidence that you will provide me with infinitely more source material than any other knight could.
Source material?
As you can see, I have been a local storyteller here for a long time, and, well, my audience is starting to tire of hearing the same old stories over and over again. When I saw this young lady show up just now, I was quite awestruck by her, so much so that I was suddenly inspired by the idea of writing a new book, A Knight's Journey Through Liyue. However, inspiration is just the start. I still need some material to work with. Even the most ingenious storytellers don't just come up with stories out of thin air. I do occasionally hear anecdotes about the Knights of Favonius doing the rounds here in Liyue, but they're mostly unreliable rumors, with everyone telling a different story. Far better to find an actual knight and see for myself.
But I am still not a knight yet.
Ah, don't worry about all that. As the saying goes, the story should be inspired by life, but larger than life. As the storyteller, I can change a detail or two here and add some dramatic effect there, you know.
Honorary knight, I'm a little conflicted. What should I do? Although I should always lend a hand to anyone in need, It would be dishonest for me to pretend to be a real knight.
It's not dishonest. You're just helping him generate some ideas.
You understand me. Miss, rest assured that I will not put you in a difficult spot. All I'm asking you to do is to come with me to the countryside and show me some of your blade work. Let me see something new. I'll fill in all the other details, all within reason, of course.
Well, okay then. If it's just providing some initial source material.
I heard earlier from the Millilith that some hilly churls have been wreaking havoc in the countryside. Ooh, let's head over there.
Yeah, she'll take him out with one sweep.
This looks to be the place. Ah, but it seems our timing is off. The hilly churls are nowhere to be seen.
Oh, if the hilly churls are not around, does that mean you can't get any source material?
Not necessarily. Look at all the things they left here. Miss, why don't you use your great sword to clean the place up?
Cleaning up? Well, that shouldn't be too difficult. But the hilly churls could return at any moment. Mr. Tien, please find a safe location from which to observe.
Okay. The knight's meticulous mind attended to each and every detail of her duty with the utmost care and attention. This is good. I can work with this very knightly.
Oh, you're taking notes already? Cleaning up a camp. I guess I do this kind of thing all the time. So it should be okay to include in your book.
I mean, this, I'm pretty sure, does not count, but... That would be nice.
Leave it all to me.
What? Destroy these towers?
Wonderful. I'll
Okay,
call
there we
this
go.
one the Indomitable Sword of Favonius.
Bin twin. Destroying their homes. Oh.
Oh no! The hilly churls are back! Mr. Tien, please, be careful!
I mean, I can understand their anger. I'd be pretty mad too, not gonna lie. Found a nice quiet spot to call home. They got it all built up. And all of a sudden, just
Sensational.
Rando
would call
comes
that one
by
the
here,
impregnable
and they're gone,
shield of
just-
chivalry.
gone.
Yes, it's coming to me now. With the prescience of a prophet, the knight foresaw the precise moment of the hilly churl's return, and promptly warned the commoners to take cover. Now she stood alone, as she drew her sword and strode forward to confront the enemy. Oh, this is all great material. It's just a pity that the only enemies are these hilly churls. It needs a little more oomph. I've got it. Would the two of you be able to give me some kind of mementos?
Mementos?
That's right, mementos. Though the story is a work of fiction, the more real it feels, the more engaging it will be. Some
Well-
sort of battle trophy to display before the audience? Ooh, would really seal the deal.
Okay, so something like
I
a
was thinking
hilly
the
churl
shield thing.
mask or an arrowhead?
if it's all the same to you, I was thinking more along the lines of, well, maybe a component from that ruin god.
Is this what you meant by larger than life?
Yes, you've got it. You really understand where I'm coming from. I've heard that there's a very common component in ruin guards called the, chaos device? I should...
Yeah, I've got like 50 of them.
Ideas before I forget them.
Actually,
just
more than 50.
hand the chaos
More than
device
100.
to me once you've managed to obtain it.
Bruh.
If you could hand me
Oh,
the
wait.
chaos device...
So I can just... Yeah, I've got 321, so we're good. What was the... Hold on, I'm gonna check, because I keep not remembering which Switch... is this the upgraded version? I guess? Because why would I not have any greens? But then what's this? Is this just completely unsorted? I think it might be completely unsorted. Okay, well, never mind.
Oh, such mighty power, so battered and bruised. I just need to embellish it a little further and this will be perfect.
Embellish it? Even further? Well, as long as I have been able to help you with your creative process.
Of course you have. Okay, I know where I'm going with this story now. I need to get back and start writing. Oh, and if the two of you have any free time later, stop by Third Round Knockout and you can hear me tell my new story.
Oh, I wonder how Mr. Tien's story will turn out in the end. For some reason, I have a bad feeling about it.
Nah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
We'll go back to Liyue Harbor and listen for ourselves.
What, he's gonna be done that quickly? Okay, I guess.
With a roar like thunder, iron clashed with iron. Then 4 gigantic fists came pounding into the ground with a force beyond what could be put into words. So colossal was their weight, and so earth-shattering their impact. Such unthinkable power could easily cleave a stone peak right off the top of a mountain. Any ordinary human would either be torn to pieces in an instant, or at the very least, suffer indescribable injuries. But not so the knight from beyond the border. She did not flinch in the face of the flying iron fists, but sank instead into a low, fighting stance. And with one swift sweep of her sword, the clash of metal erupted once more as dust billowed all around. Moments later, there was a deep and dull thud as the dust dispersed to reveal 2 pairs of iron claws lying lifeless on the ground. Such is the awesome power of the impregnable shield of chivalry, an esoteric martial technique practiced exclusively by the Knights of Mondstadt. The knight barely had time to catch her breath before a dark shadow leaped up before her into the sky, blotting out the sun and turning day into night. It was a ruin hunter. But she was no ordinary knight, and in her heart she declared, "I have nothing to fear." With an almighty battle cry, she unleashed the indomitable sword of Favonius. Beams of golden light shone out in all directions. A gust of wind raced through the battlefield. Sparks flew and debris fell.
One knight against 2 ruin guards and a ruin hunter? Surely that must be an exaggeration.
I suppose these stories are supposed to be taken with a grain of salt.
Is this about me? What is he talking about? Oh no, this won't do. I must ask him to rewrite the story.
It's fine. The audience isn't taking it seriously. Besides,
Hard to
you could
believe.
easily take on
Feast
2 Ruin Guards
upon
and 1
this.
Ruin Hunter.
This is solid proof of the Maid Knight's journey to Liyue. A fragment of a Ruin God's armor, cut from its carcass by a blow of her blade in the midst of her death-defying battle.
That is part of a ruin guard. A friend of a relative in the Millelith told me about these. Whoa.
It's real, all right. Look at the cuts on it. Fresh from the battlefield.
I must explain to Mr. Tien. Honesty, modesty. These are the virtues cherished by the knights.
Hey, will you look at that? That girl over there looks uncannily similar to the knight from the story.
Oh no.
I'd say more than just similar. She's the spitting image. Oh, should we get an autograph? Oh, it's definitely her. The legendary Maid Knight.
Huh?
Well, let's get out of here.
Oh, okay.
And so, the knight went west from Stonegate with her sword in hand and scaled the mountains of a vast new land. A legend from the moment she set foot in Liyue. Tales of the adventures of the Maid Knight would be talked about for hundreds of generations. Stay tuned for the next chapter.
Nice. Alright. Alright, 1 second. I just gotta pop this pill real quick. Alright. All done. And we can, excuse me. On to the next one. The next branch. I think after this, I want to try doing something completely different, if we have time. And redo this part.
A thesis on chivalry. Favonia's bladework fundamentals. So much to learn before the exam. How will I ever get through everything?
What are you doing?
Oh, honorary knight. Long time no see. Anything you need me to take care of?
Yeah, yourself. Just came here to say hi.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. It has been quite a
So
while
I'm gonna get a
since we
refill
last
on my
met,
drink
hasn't
real
it?
quick.
I've been busy preparing for my exam. Other than for work and training, I've barely left the library. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer, but there just seems to be an endless amount of material to review.
Sorry about that. The last of the pills didn't go down quite so well. Surely the only exam that could make Noelle so nervous is...
Right. The Knights of Favonia's selection exam. Oh. Even though I've already worked for the Knights as a maid for some time, I still need to pass this exam to officially become a knight. It's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know if I can make it this time.
Can I help?
No, thank you. I could take care of myself. I hope. This is my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill my dream. Any obstacles I face are mine to overcome. Plus, there is still some time to go before the exam arrives. Well, you're the honorary knight of Mondstadt. It won't do for me to take up so much of your time. But on the day of the exam, if you happen to be free...
Which day is the exam? I'll be there.
Based on the knight's schedule, I think it should be half a year from now.
Half a year away?
But it's just half a year. Don't you think that's quite soon? Even though there is still some time, if I don't make good use of it, it will disappear. I've planned my schedule carefully. If I sleep 2 hours less each day and finish my work 1 hour earlier, then as long as I spend all the time I save studying, I should just about be able to finish these books. Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy, and I have some candy on hand just in case I ever feel low on energy.
That's really not healthy. This is exactly why Jean keeps failing you. Pushing yourself too hard will only affect your exam performance.
I've made sure to allocate time for training, too. After all, combat is also assessed as part of the examination. Did I get too worked up all of a sudden? My vision seems a bit blurry. No, I still have training tomorrow. I must freshen up. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now.
Okay, I think this is the first split. Maybe try to relieve your anxiety first.
No, but every time I think of the exam, I get so nervous. Only studying or training helps to relieve it a little. But in the end, I keep finding new ways in which I'm not prepared. And that makes me even more nervous.
Oh no, here it is. Change of scenery might do you good. Don't hide from it. Confront the stress of the exams directly.
You mean studying isn't the only preparation I should be doing? Oh, if I don't overcome my fear of the exam, I will just repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Whenever I encounter something unexpected, I can't think straight. And whenever I start worrying that I might fail again, my mind goes completely blank.
You could take some more exams to get used to the atmosphere. Try to imagine yourself passing the exam. I think taking some more exams, like try and repeat the previous ones that you failed.
Take some more exams? Would that really help me? It's true that the more I study, the more unprepared I feel. It's inevitable that I'll run into something unexpected. But if I can simulate the atmosphere of an exam, then I can learn how to cope with it. But where would I even go to take one?
I often take part in the ranking exams of the Adventurers Guild. When was the last time we did that? Oh, that's actually, yeah. The ranking exams of the Adventurers Guild can make you stronger.
The Adventurers Guild? You can get stronger just by passing their exam? Oh, that sounds a little difficult to believe. Well, since it's recommended by the honorary knight, then I have to give it a try.
I should have grabbed a handkerchief while I was up. I don't want to interrupt the stream again. I apologize for interrupting it in the first place, but anyway, I'll deal with it. I think it's perfectly fine at the moment. And the stream's only got about 25 minutes left, so should be fine.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
About the
What kind
Adventurers...
of commission would you like to take on today?
About the Adventurers ranking exams.
You wish to take an exam? Please wait while I verify your adventure record and the status of your recent commissions.
I wasn't asking for me. I meant Noelle.
Sorry, Miss Catherine. Actually, I am the one who wishes to take the exam.
Oh, Noelle. You are finally ready to join the Adventurers Guild? Wonderful. I will process your application at once.
No. I just want to take an exam for the experience. Right now, I don't have any plan to become an adventurer. I'm sorry.
I see. What a pity. Our exams are only available to official members of the guild. The content of each exam is determined based on the adventurer's individual experience and commission status. As such, I am unfortunately unable to arrange for you to have an exam. However, since you just want to experience what an exam is like, perhaps you can talk to Cyrus, the branch master. As it happens, he has recently been working on a new entrance exam for the guild. It has not yet been approved for official use. Perhaps you could give it a trial run.
Okay, puppet.
Indeed.
Spy.
Although the entrance
There was
exam
an
does
exam
have
when I
something
joined.
to do with you joining the guild. You can ask Branchmaster Cyrus if you require more details. He should be at Angelshare right now drafting the syllabus. He said he gets more inspired when he's there. We don't yet know what's included in the syllabus. Others in the guild have produced several drafts, but all of them were rejected by Cyrus.
It sounds as if I'll have a good chance of running into something unexpected.
Let's give it a try.
Yes, let's! Oh, I wonder what will be on the exam.
Hunt down 3 ruin guards. Could it be a little too difficult? What am I thinking? The newcomers will run a mile. Hunt down 3 boars in the forest. Nay, the guild will never approve that.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's you. And Noelle, I see.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus. Are you working on the exam syllabus? How is it coming along?
Don't get me started. Since the Travelers solved the Storm Terror crisis and became Mondstadt's hero, a whole load of young people got excited and decided to join the Adventurers Guild. But most of them have no experience at all. They can't even handle a single slime without getting all battered and bruised in the process. So some genius in the guild decided, why don't we make an entrance exam?
Well, that sounds like a good idea, no? This way the adventurers won't get hurt so easily.
Yes, but if the exam is too difficult, no one will want to join. A few scrapes and bruises is nothing a strong will can't compensate for. Why doesn't anyone else in the guild understand this? Anyway, I already rejected 2 drafts, and now I'm working on a 3rd one myself. It's absolutely crucial that I get the difficulty level right. If only someone could give it a test run. At least then I could decide where the upper limit of difficulty should be.
Well...
Mr. Cyrus, may I give it a try? I am very interested in experiencing the Adventurer's entrance exam.
Oh? Noelle, you mean you want to take the Adventurer's entrance exam? Ha ha! That's fantastic! Well, if it's you, Noelle, even with every challenge at the highest difficulty, you shouldn't have any problem at all.
Yes. Please make sure they are the most difficult.
Excellent! That's the spirit of a true adventurer. Now, let me explain the rules of the exam. First, since adventurers often work in groups, you are welcome to invite others to assist you during the exam. If the traveler is willing, please join Noelle.
So even at the highest difficulty, you can just get someone else to help?
Indeed. Second, there are 3 parts to the exam, which are basic knowledge, survival skills, and a combat exercise. You only need to pass 2 out of 3 parts to succeed in the exam. But of course, Noelle should find she has no trouble getting a perfect score.
So you can still pass even if you're no good at combat.
And finally,
Well, some commissions don't have anything to do with combat.
Being an adventurer takes courage and resilience. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ha ha! That's the spirit. Without further ado, let's start part 1. Basic knowledge. A true adventurer must be well versed in all sorts of relevant knowledge to handle whatever may come their way. I will ask you 3 questions. You may discuss among yourselves first before giving me an answer. Question 1. An adventurer must be well acquainted with their environment to make sure they can obtain any resources they need. Tell me, which of the following local specialties of Mondstadt cannot be found near Wolvendom? Dandelion seeds, calla lilies, windwheel asters, or small lampgrass?
Pretty sure it's calla lilies.
Wolvendom. I remember reading that there are wolf hooks everywhere, but the book made no
Small
specific
lampgrass, I
mention
know
of
for
any other
sure can be
plants.
found there.
Pretty
sure we can find
I
windwheel
must
asters
approach
nearby.
This question differently. Is there
Yes.
anything here that requires specific environmental conditions in order to grow? Conditions that Wolvendom cannot provide?
Calla lilies.
Ooh, I'm afraid that's the wrong answer.
Really?
On to question 2. An adventurer must always learn from their experience and keep track of everything they encounter in the form of a diary. There is a famous adventurer who once went exploring all over Liyue, documenting his whole journey. Thanks to the notes he took of each location that he went, young adventurers are now able to plan ahead and avoid the dangers there. What is the name of this adventurer?
Learning from
Oh, boy.
experience, writing diaries. It seems like adventuring requires constant self-reflection, just like studying. Regarding this adventurer, I do believe I have read about him. He even made his mark on Dragonspine. Oh, yes, it must be him. Oh, what was his name?
Wild Syed Wyatt Rolled? I think Rolled. That sounds about right.
That's it! It's Rolled!
Correct! I had thought this question would be a little more challenging to adventurers from Mondstadt. Once again, Noelle, you never fail to impress. Last question. Let's have some fun with this one. The most terrifying domain.
Oh, yeah, I know this one.
The infamous Windless Land. All that awaits you there is a sea of ashes and the deathly silence in the air.
Still waiting on that, by the way.
What is the name of this taboo territory?
Don't remember the name off the top of my head, but the...
A windless land. What could it
I
be?
should call it the multiple choice. Mayor Javari. Yes, there it is. Jermavani, Mayor Javiri, and Mayor Safari. Don't think it's Mayor Safari.
Correct! Keep this name in mind. Someday, you too will pass through this domain. Are the questions too difficult? If even Noelle wasn't up to the task.
Wait, so you need to get a perfect score in order to pass? Why did
This
you bother
won't
with all
test of
3?
Your rote learning ability anyway. It wouldn't be much practical help on an adventure. But be warned, things start to get a little trickier in the survival skills test. Now, go and prepare yourselves. Meet me at Good Hunter when you think you're ready.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
Okay, let's begin part 2 of the entrance exam.
Ready and willing, Mr. Cyrus.
Staying well fed and making sure to prepare sufficient food supplies is a key survival skill for adventurers. That's why the second part of the exam is to prepare a food item fit for an emergency out in the wild. There are 3 criteria. Firstly, the ingredients must be easily accessible in the wilderness. Secondly, preparation and cooking must be quick and easy. Thirdly, well, The food item in question must be able to help someone in dire straits to bounce back from the brink and regain their strength.
I've got like a million recipes
Cook
for that.
something full of passion and packed with flavor. Just bring it to me whenever it's ready. Noelle, I await your dish with the greatest of anticipation. Ha ha!
Simple ingredients, easy to cook, helps you rally. Honorary Knight, do you have any idea?
Emergency food. Oh no. Mondstadt Grill. So is one of the endings where you cook and eat Paimon? I don't know about what. Okay, we'll go with Mondstadt grilled fish.
You have a point. All it needs is a fish fillet and some pepper. Okay then, once it's ready, let's take it over to Mr. Cyrus. We can always change our minds if we have a better idea. One must be careful not to act too hastily when taking an exam.
I'm gonna check what happens if you say emergency food at some point. That's grilled tigerfish. Where is it? Hold on. It's one of the lower ones, right? I thought grilled fish and mint sauce. Squirrel fish. Hash browns. Am I crazy? Is it not a healing dish? Oh, there it is. There it is. My goodness. Eh. We'll just hope it's not a... Yeah, there we go.
Oh, you're ready to go? Don't be too hasty now.
We got it.
Mondstadt grilled fish, if I'm not mistaken. The fragrance is certainly rather rejuvenating.
So, Mondstadt grilled fish is the correct answer?
Well, the issue is, many people can't eat fish that hasn't been seasoned with plenty of pepper. I, for one, am quite happy to eat it straight from the grill with no seasoning at all. But basically, I think there are more straightforward dishes available.
What?
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I didn't take that into consideration.
Hangout event ended. Quest ended. It seems you weren't quite prepared for the exam. Oh my gosh. Well. Okay. We're just gonna blaze through this, if you don't mind.
Add Astra
I guess
Abyssos.
failure is not an
Wish to take
option.
Exam?
Sorry, Miss Ca-
Oh, no.
No, not right now.
I see. Our exams
Oh,
are
I guess we
only
can
available.
skip. I guess we'll try answering emergency food this time.
Down 3 ruin guards. Hunt down 3 boards. Oh,
What are you
it's
doing?
you.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus.
But most...
That sounds...
Yes, a few scrape... Anyway.
Then, I am very...
Oh?
Yes,
Excellent. First, if the traveler is willing. Indeed.
Okay.
You only need to pass 2 out of...
Ed,
A true event. I will ask you question 1. Tell me, which of the following local specialties
dandelion
monster cannot be found near Wolvendom? Dandelion seeds, calla lilies, windwheel asters, or small lampgrass?
Wolvendom. I remember reading that there are wolf hooks No, I must...
I know it's not small lampgrass. I'm pretty sure I found windmill asters near Wolvendom. But exactly, like, where is near Wolvendom? Right? Like, is the cliff overlooking it from, you know what, from the near the Statue of the Seven? Is that considered near Wolvendom? Dandelion seeds, I guess.
Ooh, I'm afraid. On to question 2.
Uh,
There is a... Thanks to the note...
Learning from it regarding this...
rolled.
That's it!
Correct! Last question. All that awaits you...
Air door.
Correct.
And yet, for some reason,
Not be-
that's still considered a failure. Getting 2 out of 3 is not good enough. You have to get them all correct. So I guess it's Windwheel Asters? That's weird, because I'm pretty sure I've never
Entrance exam.
found calla lilies anywhere near Wolvendom.
Ready and willing, Mr. Cyrus.
Pretty sure they only grow
Staying well
that
fed and making sure to prepare
in that one
sufficient food
Star
supplies
Snatch
is
cliff.
a key. That's why. Firstly, secondly, thirdly. So go ahead.
Honorary night? Emergency food? Though I have never tried any, it doesn't sound like a specific dish. Let's think of something.
Okay.
Steak. Good point. In a real emergency, all you'd need is a piece of meat. You wouldn't even need any seasoning.
I just thought that fish would be a little bit more available.
Let's take it over. We can always
Than
change
beef.
our minds if we have a better...
Is what I'm saying.
You're ready to go? Don't be too hasty.
No, I've had the steak hanging out in my bag for like 5 years. I'm sure it's still fine.
Steak! Steak! Ha ha ha! Hands down the top choice of a true adventurer. Simple ingredients, highly nutritious, and most importantly, all you need to cook it is an open flame.
Well, and also some raw
And
meat.
when it's not an emergency, adding a bit of seasoning makes it even better. Succulent and juicy, crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. The perfect accompaniment to an alcoholic beverage.
Really? If you like it so much, I can always make a few more.
This was all a ploy to get Noelle to cook some drunk food for you.
Not at all. I was merely contemplating having a celebratory libation on Noelle's behalf. In any case, congratulations on passing part 2 of the exam. Up next is the final stage. Go get yourself ready. Then meet me at Bright Crown Canyon.
This should be the easiest one. The easiest step. Obviously, we're not gonna find any chests here that we haven't already. If there was a chest and that picked up, I would be severely disappointed in myself. I'm getting ready to spam it over here just in case. Oh gosh. Hey, we made it. We survived. Alright. Runeguard?
Ad Astra Abysosk, and welcome to the third and final part of your exam. Are you ready?
Please, begin. I
Good. Now, the most important skill set for an adventurer is, of course, combat skills. Ferocious monsters, dangerous machines. Only in the heat of battle against your enemy does that surge of adrenaline really kick in. This is the last part of the exam. Defeat the nearby Ruin Guard as quickly as you can. I will be watching from here. Give it all you've got, Noelle!
Okay. This time, I am confident I will pass.
Alright. This nearby ruin guard? Find the ruin guard.
Wayne, 3 moons converge. Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol. You got this. Light compels.
Oh, well, okay, that was easy.
Honorary knight! I did it!
This is all the result of your hard work.
Not entirely. Whenever I've taken an exam in the past, I always get nervous and I can't control it. I know that it's just like in training, but I always end up worrying I might fail. But not this time. This time, it seems I was able to remain calm.
All thanks to me, right?
Somehow, having you by my side is soothing. It must be because you are here with me that I was able to complete the exam.
No, Noelle. It's because you have what it takes.
Thank you. Thank you. On the day of the real exam, if, and I mean only if...
I will be there.
Great. Oh, maybe, just maybe, things will be different this time.
Alright, let's go this way. I think it'll be a little bit easier. Take the flank route.
Oh, back already? Seems like even the third part of the exam is a walk in the park for you. Now, please allow me to announce the results of your adventurer's entrance examination. You successfully passed the exam! Oh, and you were so close to getting a perfect score, it feels like a missed opportunity. But if even Noelle could not get the perfect score, then maybe I still need to adjust the difficulty level a little further. Yes, the barrier to entry must be lowered to cater to the newcomers. Then we can raise the difficulty at a later stage. Only in this way can we successfully attract newcomers.
I didn't get a perfect score?
Hey now, first things first. Allow me to congratulate you on what was nevertheless a sterling performance in your exam. I will have Catherine handle the admission process for you right away. Noelle?
Where did I go wrong? Is there any hope for me to improve? If I could start over. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Cyrus, what were you saying just now? I was a little lost in my own thoughts.
I was about to ask whether you would have the time to visit the guild with me.
I do apologize, Mr. Cyrus. I must get back to my exam preparation. If I don't review my mistakes, I will only repeat them the next time I run into the same problem. It seems I still have lots to learn.
I guess the mistake was trusting me.
And continue studying.
Noelle, you already passed your exam. What do you need to study for? Sure, you made a few mistakes, but this is an overreaction.
Here's the situation. Explain everything to Cyrus.
I see. Well, when you get back, would you mind going to the library and checking on Noelle? I hope my exam hasn't affected her mood. How can I get the exam to the right difficulty level? I should go back to the Angel's Share and give this some careful consideration over an alcoholic beverage.
Did she forget that we didn't get the dollar section? Am I remembering differently? Hold on. Hold on. This is gonna bother me unless I oh, it's here. Oh, that's a calla lily. I was thinking of Cecilia's. Whoopsies. No, I've encountered plenty of calla lilies. Blaster. A plant that adores the wind. To the proud citizen, children of the wind, or the citizens of Mondstadt, the windmill asters are the visible wind. Wild grass that emits light at night, used in the flavors. Bigger and better D-Luke? What? How am I? Wait. No, you were referencing something. I can't remember. I can't remember what we talked about. I'm sorry.
The whole world.
How have you
shares
been?
The bounty of the skies, the rain.
Because I seem to recall we did talk about something involving bigger and better D-Luke. But or maybe I'm just hallucinating. Us bots tend to do that.
Mustn't fall asleep.
Noelle, are you okay?
Oh, sorry, I zoned out a little. I didn't notice you there. I've summarized my experiences from the mock exam and created a new reading list. Getting to know Mondstadt's geography and a 1-minute history of adventuring in Mondstadt. Oh, there's so much I can learn from them. And then there's eating well in Mondstadt.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me too. All these Freemo gems.
Self-defense, the art of down-to-earth dialogue with monsters. The combat approach of adventurers is definitely worth further study. The only thing is, there's so much to get through. Will I really be able to finish them all?
Surely these topics won't be covered in the night selection exam.
But, what if this is the one time they do come up? What then? What if they ask me how to rescue an adventurer? Or how best to collaborate with the Adventurers Guild? If I neglect these topics now, I may live to regret it later. It looks like every second I have between now and my exam is going to count.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well. Shoot. So I guess we need to get a perfect score in that. And I still have no idea how. So obviously it's not visiting the Adventurers Guild. It's not visiting Leeway. Well, we'll see. Yeah, that's how I ended up getting not a perfect score on the exam. Because I was thinking the calla lilies were Cecilia's. But no, they are obviously found in Wolvendom. I guess apparently the answer is Windmill Asters. I know it's not small lampgrass, because I know I've gotten small lampgrass there before. You know what? I'm gonna come here. Yep. See, look right there. Small lampgrass. That and wolf hooks are like the things that you find over by Wolvendom. Those are the native. There's very few places outside of there. So I guess it's Windmill Asters. But I don't know. I've never seen dandelions here. Oh. Hi, Driven. Hold on, let me pull you up. Driven Legacy. I figured that's what it was, but anyway. I mean, I still haven't done. There's still a lot of story quests that I haven't done. It's just that now that story quests don't require a. Now that story quests don't require a key, but hangout events still do. Well, gonna. There's an apple. I want to know where are these dandelions that you've been bragging about, Mr. Cyrus? 'Cause I don't see them. Anyway, yeah. So I figured I'd take care of the hangout events before the story quests. There are still a few places where I could get some of them freemos. Specifically, when it comes to exploration, Dragon Spine is only at 90%, and then there's that Easy Breeze Holiday Resort still at 98%. And I believe Enkonomiya. Yeah, I'm only at 93% there. I need to finish some stuff in there. The Chasm, also pretty sure. Oh, no. I did get to 100% in the Chasm. I know I have 100% Sea of Bygone Eras. I'm pretty sure I'm at 100% Ancient Sacred Mountain. Yes, indeed. Now, that doesn't mean I don't have chests that I've... Oh my gosh. That's kind of ridiculous. Because I don't play Genshin on my phone anymore. That's actually the reason why my imaginary theater and my Spiral Abyss has like a huge gap in it, because for a while I didn't have my computer, and so I could only play on my phone, and I was not about to try doing Spiral Abyss or Imaginarium Theater or Stygian Onslaught on my phone. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. That said, I'm finding it a little difficult to find a place to store Genshin Impact because it keeps filling up all my hard drives. Hard drives and my SSDs. So maybe once I'm done with the Hangout events, I'll have to delete that data as well. Well, anyway. I gotta get to bed soon. Because I got the morning stream that's gonna be starting in about 10 hours. Yeah, 10 hours. So I gotta get to sleep. And that way I can get ready for the morning before the morning stream. Anyway. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. I know you just got here. And I'd like to hang out more, but I do have to go. Yeah. You have a good night. Sleep well. I'll try and do the same. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the rest of your night is good. Hard hands.
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous.